It's a quiet day on the campus of Alabama State University. Head coach Joseph Cooley is still reminiscing on that ass whooping handed to them by the LSU Tigers in the national championship game. He knew then that he had to reevaluate his team to see if they can compete with the big dogs, especially after seeing this front cover of the latest Sports Illustrated magazine. Yep, that's the LSU coach raising his arms in celebration as the Bayou Bengals take the national championship back to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And with that being said, the offseason begins and we have breaking news. So the first set of news should not be a surprise, but I am concerned. Don Robbie Smith is foregoing his senior season and declaring for the NFL draft. Now, this isn't surprising considering he redshirted when he first got here. He's put on a clinic his last season after going quiet his first 2 seasons of eligibility, where we saw him score 22 touchdowns, 20 in the air, 2 on the ground, well over 1,700 yards receiving. He led the nation in both receiving yards and receiving touchdowns. Now, whoever gets this cat is going to get a guy that has good size. Speed may be in question, but he does make great catches. Now, he did improve as the season progressed. He dropped less passes. He made bigger plays. Even had a couple of games where he had 200 yards receiving, and then he had 3 touchdown runs with touchdown catches against Alabama A&M on that game. So the next set of news is even more shocking. I was not expecting this. Our junior middle linebacker from Greensville, Mississippi, is declaring for the NFL draft as well. Now, William Dorsey led the team in sacks with 13. He had 2 interceptions, including a pick 6, which was against the Southern Jaguars. William Dorsey is fast off the ball. He can get through anything to get to the quarterback, but he must improve as far as lateral movement, as far as getting even faster, as a matter of fact, because I know NFL scouts are going to be wondering just how fast is he off the ball. Also, he's a great tackler. He can cover. I mean, whoever gets this cat is a gem. But at the same time, I'm concerned about this man because, like Don Robbie Smith, his rating is in the 80s. I'm concerned that he's not even going to pop up on that. So here goes the last set of news. Well, not the last set of news as far as the declarations for the draft. But the Big L Leon Henderson is foregoing his senior season and declaring for the NFL draft. Now, this is shocking as well. So once again, this is another cat that redshirted when he first came in. He improved a lot. Unfortunately for him, he had to sit behind cats like Justin Chambers, cats like Gene Speedy Singleton. Finally got his turn his junior season. He led the nation in rushing yards and rushing touchdowns. 6'2", 250. Is not the fastest, but he breaks tackles and he has strength and power. Now, this one broke my heart right here. Brad Jones is leaving Alabama State. As a true freshman, he led our team in interceptions. And he's going to Daytona Beach to play for the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. This is so heartbreaking because we are thin at cornerback, and this just makes things worse. As we get set to go into recruiting, we have to look deeper into the cornerback spots now. If we don't get nobody in the offseason, we're definitely going to have to hunt for cornerbacks in season. But Brad Jones is a big loss, and that really hurts our defense. So let's look at the rest of the players that are leaving. We also have 2 linemen leaving, man. Jonathan Wright, he wants to transfer to Mississippi Valley State. Rashard Cavender, he wants to transfer to the enemy up there in Huntsville. He wants to go to Alabama A&M. Look at this right here, though. Not only does Brad Jones' name not appear, they don't even give me the option to talk him into staying. Look at this, man. That's crazy. As a freshman, he led our team in interceptions. There goes Don Robbie Smith, William Dorsey, Leon Henderson. They're all gone. TJ Thomas is gone. We're thankful for what he did when he did play. Andrew Williams is gone. Hopefully he gets his life together. Scott McFarland, Brandon Ross, our best lineman of the season, is gone. And then Bo Drew, the guy that transferred from Georgia, that's our starting center, he's gone. So we lost a lot. during this season. So I tried to talk right in the stand. I thought about it, then I was like, nah, we'll just let him go to Mississippi Valley State, because we're already too deep at the tackle spots and the guard spots, especially the guard spots. If he wants to go to Alabama A&M, he can go, man. Just shows we don't need him. No, just playing. But anyway, so we're going to go down here. Look at this name right here. Craig Johnson, 95 overall tight end. He might pop up in Madden. He's one of the best players at his position. So Kenny Gaston, his college career is over. He finished his last season with over 1,000 yards. So big up to him. So now, as you see, we have 5 pipeline states: California, we go down to Mississippi, we go to Alabama, we go to Florida, and we go to South Carolina. Those are our pipeline states for now. Eventually, we want to get Georgia in there. We get one step closer to taking over the South as far as recruiting. So week 1 is coming and going, and for the first time in this series, we have a 5-star recruit from JUCO, from the JUCO level, that is, up there from the Birmingham area, midfield. We have Brandon Hardy coming down to the Gumptown. Good potential, average discipline, A+ hands, 6'6", 195. That is good size for a wide receiver. If he was a little bit big as far as weight, we probably put him at tight end. But this is great though, man, considering Don Robbie Smith is leaving. We're really building something at the wide receiver position right now. Eventually, we might end up being wide receiver U. We got Ryan Thompson back. We got Scott Jordan back, the 6'10" phenom. So it's an exciting time to be an Alabama State Hornet right now, despite the fact that we got our ass whooped in that national championship game. Week 2, David Washington, another cat from the Birmingham area, up there in Vestavia Hills, playing. I forgot what their mascot was, but I know their rivals with Hoover. I forgot about those times. 6 feet, 215, good potential, average discipline, a 4-star, runs a 4.39, field awareness is A+, A+ in hands. When Blake Clayton time is done, please believe he might be starting at that strong safety spot. So now we go to week 3 of recruiting, and we continue to get better, continue to build the defense, and look for the future at the quarterback spot. We got Dan Finnerty from Wetumpka coming in, DJ Walker from Petal, Mississippi coming in as a defensive tackle, number 4 defensive tackle in the nation. Let's look at Finnerty first. So he has what? A- pass accuracy, A+ arm strength. We're not really concerned about the 40 considering he's a pocket passer, because you know pocket passers are not really fast in this game. Good potential, average discipline. That's what we need for our future. He's 5'11", 196. Out there built like Kyler Murray. DJ Walker, Petal, Mississippi, number 4 defensive tackle in the nation, 6'4", 280. I didn't even bother scouting him because we really need some depth at the defensive line positions. So now we go into I believe this is week 4. And again, we just continue to get better, address needs and wants. Eric Garcia from Boaz, Alabama, middle linebacker, 6'1", 239. And we got William Wilson from West End Cobb, Alabama, which is right outside of Anderson, up there in Calhoun County. He's the number 8 quarterback in this class, 6'2", 243, and he's an Elite 11 quarterback. This is our first time in this series getting a quarterback that's an Elite 11 member. Look at Garcia though, 4'4", 340. A+ on field awareness, C+ hands, we're not worried about that. Look at the numbers on the bench and the squat, good potential and good discipline. He's gonna be big, and I don't think I'm gonna redshirt him at all. William Wilson has an A+ in arm strength, B pass accuracy, and he runs a 4.6. So it looks like he's a balanced quarterback. We'll see. Week 5 though, we got another middle linebacker from Louisiana. We got Buster Brown coming in, 6'1", 239. Man is a monster. Another middle linebacker that runs a 4.43. Good potential, average discipline. But now we got something we got to address. We got Leon Hill We got Garcia, and now we got Buster Brown. So what are we going to do about that spot? Chad Hamilton, a cat from Davie, Florida. Good potential, but poor discipline. We're not worried about that, though. A+ hands, C+ awareness. We need that speed. Ryan Jones from Kendall Lakes, Florida. 6'6", 288, coming in as a center. Number 4 center in the country. Good potential, good discipline. We're continuing to address needs on the offensive line and on the defense. And then we got Joe Brown, a 3-star free safety who has good potential. He's from Palm Coast, Florida, 6'1", 180. Good potential and good discipline, and he's a cover free safety. This is huge. We're really continuing to address the needs of this team. It's still not up to par yet because, once again, we still have to build on the offensive line. So here go the players once again. Brandon Hardy, Stephen McIntosh. We got him in season, number 6 at his position. Bobby Swaggart, another cat we got in season, number 6 defensive tackle in the country, coming to the Gumptown. The number 8 quarterback, William Wilson from West Ncaa, right outside of Anniston, coming to the Gumptown to play for them Alabama State Hornets. David Washington, we're looking for him to take over that spot for Blake Clayton once he's gone. Ryan Jones from Florida. You got Chad Hamilton, who's also from Florida, Davie, Florida, number 16 in his position, another 4-star. Dan Finnerty from Watonka, right down the street, built like Kyler Murray, built like Johnny Manziel, 5'11", 196, number 21 at his position. Eric Garcia, the number 3 middle linebacker in the country. He could make an immediate impact. We might have to put him on outside. I want him all over the field, as a matter of fact, at the linebacker spots. We need that speed. DJ Walker, number 4 defensive tackle, coming in from Mississippi. Buster Brown from Amite City, Louisiana, coming in. Brad Long, we got a lot of Brads on this team, from Roseville, California, number 3 strong safety. We got Todd Davis coming in. And we got Kevin Jackson from Trinity, North Carolina, another cat that we got in season, outside linebacker, ranked number 4 at his position. And then we have Joe Brown. Now, we're up for debate on whether we're going to redshirt him or not, but we need depth at the free safety positions right now. So here goes the top 10 classes. There goes Florida, ranked number 1. There goes Texas A&M, the Big 12 champions, number 2. They got 4 5-stars. Dang. Ohio State, ranked number 3. LSU, the national champions, 5-star. 2 5-stars, 10 4-stars. USC comes in at number 5. Cal at number 6 with 11 4-stars. Texas Tech, they've been beasting in this series. Georgia Tech, the ACC champions, come in at 8. Number 9 is the Nebraska Cornhuskers, a team in real life that needs a lot of help. And there go them Alabama State Hornets, who even need more help in real life than the Nebraska Cornhuskers, because they are just an absolute mess. So if you saw the game this past weekend, they lost to the Prairie View A&M Panthers. Prairie View A&M is tough in the trenches. They like to run the ball. And Alabama State just continues to have the same old problems. The team has no discipline. Penalty after penalty after penalty with that team. Offense still makes too many mistakes. As you see, Mississippi Valley State and Jackson State are in the 50s. But Alabama State in real life is an absolute mess right now. The Magic City Classic this year, in real life I'm talking, has the potential to be one of the worst Magic City Classics of all time. And I hope to God I'm wrong. You saw Prairie View. There goes Florida A&M in their class. Alabama A&M at 67. They got a 4-star from Pennsylvania. Texas Southern is declining right now. Jesus. There goes Delaware State at 72. Morgan State comes in at 88. And then later on down, you see South Carolina State. 1 4-star. Let's go further down. There goes Bethune-Cookman with 1 4-star. Still can't believe Brad Jones left us, man. North Carolina A&T comes in at 99. Howard at 101. As you can see, it wasn't a good turnout this time for the HBCUs. 105 comes Southern. Grambling State at 111. We go down, there goes Tennessee State at 114. Keep in mind, Tennessee State is on a 2-year probation. So after this past season, they have 1 more year of probation. And as you can see, the news of them being on probation is really hurting their recruiting class. There goes Hampton at 115. And then the rest of the way is HBCUs. Arkansas Pine Bluff comes in at 15. Well, there goes UAB, and then there goes Alcorn State with 12 recruits. Norfolk State and Alcorn State had the two worst classes this season in recruiting. That is so sad. But keep in mind, I will be increasing the sliders for the CPU in season 7. But thank you for watching. Peace.